welcome back, guys. I thought I'd make a, let me put that gun down. Anyway, I thought I'd make a video because I was curious. I'm trying to move on and move past everything to where I like new things instead of like old nostalgia things, because the reason for that is because I don't want to be stuck in the past, but also I don't want to stay in the future, like, you know, think about the future. I want to be in the present. And right now I have this thing going on where I'm just reminiscing, and I've had it for years. And I've kind of, I don't know if anybody else deals with this. If you do, I would like to know in the comments. I'm finally slowly getting out of it. Now, where it comes to old games and stuff like that, yes, I'll play stuff like that. But then I started thinking about, you know, the early 2000s and being a kid and getting caught up in that stuff. And, like, I miss being a kid, and I'm scared that me constantly thinking about the past in this time that I'm in now is just going to go right by, because it did when I was in my teens. And then I look back and I'm like, dang, man, now I missed that time. And it just continues until, you know, I get old. And I don't want that. I want to be able to enjoy everything. And I don't know, I mean, like, I'll see, you know, ads and stuff now, and stuff don't just, you know, it don't seem as exciting as it once did. It's not all like, oh, look at this, and like all uppity, you know. It just, well, here we are with this, come down to the burger joint for $4.99, you can get this burger, which, that's still cheap. That probably would be a price for, I mean, a burger now, but you know what I mean. The colors ain't bright, the logos are dark, they're dim, they're, what they've been calling modern. It's depressing. I don't know, like, I didn't live in the 90s, you know, I grew up in the 2000s, and I kind of experienced the same thing that, you know, the 90s kids did, and I want to go back so bad. Like, I remember experiencing when the iPhone first come out, and it was a big thing, and I got one actually still somewhere around here. It worked for like a year. I used it in like 2020, and I'd always wanted one when I was a kid, and my cousin gave me one, and it was so bad. I like the old, smaller version, and now they got the huge one that I'm recording off of now. It's 16, but yeah, I remember when Angry Birds first come out. I got to experience Animal Jam, Starfall in elementary school. I got to experience all kinds of things. And I'm thinking I'm going to make like a video of school to see what y'all's experience in elementary school was. And then I'll do a high school one probably. But, like, I don't know. I'm just longing for how the world used to be, as to where now it's so dark now. The world is, and it may have been like this, and it probably was when I was a kid, but I guess I just didn't know it that much. It blows my mind. Like, I would, if I could go back for a little bit, I would, even if it was my worst day ever when I was a kid. Because really, it wasn't. It just wasn't. But, like, I don't know, guys. What do y'all think? I want to know in the comments. Like, I'm seeing all these new things, you know, every 10 years they'll come back out with something. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I never can say it right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They've come back out with them forever. Different versions, you know. And they do it, like, they've done it with Garfield. They've done it with, Ratchet and Clank. They've done it with games. Like I said, Ratchet and Clank. They're bringing Halo back. They're remastering all these games. Are coming back because nothing now is original. They can't make anything original. Take Hollywood, for example. Everything they come out with, they cram all this stuff in that people, you know, they force stuff on people, and they don't like that. And the video or the movie does terrible. at the box office, or it's not that good of a movie, the animations ain't good in it, or just it's not original, it's reused. I mean, how often have y'all heard the Star Wars scream in every movie that's been reused? It's crazy. I wish, there was something original that would come out that would be like, whoa, this is finally a new movie, or this is finally like the best game, like the very first one, and you're here for it. Seems like everything's just a copycat of everything else nowadays. There's nothing original no more. And there's people like me out there thinking about that too. And I know there's somebody out there that can do that. There may be, just getting started or something like that. But hey, I would like to see more people. Like, if I put my phone down, for example, and I'm at work, like there's a time when I wanted to be off my phone so much. And I'm even possibly thinking about going back to a flip phone. You heard me right, a flip phone. And I am not that old. But phones are so addictive. You'll be scrolling, and before you know it, 3 hours go by. And I'm tired of that. I want to be able to be like, oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, okay, bye. And, talk for a little bit, but also still have my life. It seems like life goes by so quick now than what it did when I was a kid. It used to be, you wake up, you go to school, come home from school, it felt like the day lasted, and then you went to sleep, did it again. Now it feels like, it may just be getting older too, but now it feels like you wake up for work on Monday, you're like, ugh, you gotta go to work. You work an 11 or a 12-hour shift, which you did at 8 in school, but that's a little bit longer. Then you come back home, you get maybe 3 hours to yourself, and then you go to bed, and right when you hit that pillow, it feels like, oh, it's time to go back to work already. And that alarm's going off. I guess it's just the wake-up call, of manhood. But it's just crazy. That's something else I could talk about eventually later. But just nostalgia and everything, like, how do y'all feel about it? I've seen a lot of people make videos of nostalgia and different things they've got out of it. A lot of 2000s, like WWE. I used to be called the weird kid for liking that. Now it's like one of the hottest things right now, but it's also in trouble with the ESPN thing because people ain't liking that. But it was a great time. I mean, I remember going on with my friends playing Call of Duty for the first time. I was like, what is this? And he loaded in a Nuketown map, and I was like, and I started playing it, and I was so hyped. We played this game called like Face Breakers or something. That was a cool game. And that's when I started wanting a 360. We got a 360. I was playing with my friends. That's when my gaming experience started. Started with Minecraft, and Black Ops 1 was my two first Xbox 360 games, and WWE 14. So yeah, it was a great time. But anyway, guys, I just want to know, what was the 2000s like to you, and what do you miss about it? I used to have everything, like a PS3. Let's just say I was a little spoiled, I guess you could say. Maybe a little bit more than just a little. But anyway, guys, I just want to know, what was y'all's experience? And I'd like to know. Just leave in the comments, and I'll get back with you. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll probably answer some questions if I get some comments in a different video. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day, and bye, guys. And as always, God bless.